there's a part of yourself that you've given up on. A part of yourself that you used to not shame and that you used to not judge when you were just a child. In order to walk away from dating, in order to give up on this idea, in order to forsake the Western culture, you have to give up a part of yourself that believed in romance. This part of yourself is probably naive. And this naive, hopeless, romantic part of you has been rejected. So after its rejection, it stands no place in your life. This hopeless romantic, you shame it, you judge it, you repress it and bury it down deep beneath. So you can no longer hear its wants and its needs. You shame it. How dare you believe in love when we have been rejected? How dare you come up with romantic, idealistic romance? We must look at life through the brutal black and white lens. Otherwise, we're setting ourselves up for failure. Otherwise, we're setting ourselves up for disappointment. And what feeling in this world hurts more than when other people have disappointed you? I can't think of one. Being disappointed by others, not only is it a part of the human experience, it's one of the worst parts, one of the most uncomfortable parts. And you have been disappointed in this lifetime by more people than you even know. So of course, this part of you had to be sacrificed. You had to sacrifice the blue pill, naive part of you that believes in love just to survive. But unfortunately, during that sacrificial time, now you bury this part of you, the part of you that's naive, that wants love, that wants romance, that wants human connection. You bury that part of you. They say everything that we could ever need and everything that we can ever want is sold to us on the shelves. When you walk into a supermarket, when you walk into a grocery store, a Walmart, look at what is being sold and marketed to you on those shelves. It's products to look beautiful. It's food. It's everything that we could want, everything that we can need, right? Beauty products, hygiene products, this, that, and the third. Except the one thing that all these places do not sell on their shelves is the one thing that you need most, and that's human connection. And it's this part of you that was sacrificed, this part of you that you no longer trust. It's this part of you that's hurting, that needs that human connection. This is the part that you did not receive enough when you were a kid. This is the part of the Western culture that is driving us mad. Is it really feminism, or is it the fact that we can't make eye contact with each other? Maybe she's not looking at you, not because you're ugly or unnoticeable, but because she too is struggling with social anxiety, and she too is struggling with awkwardness, because we're living in a day and age where we forget what it means to be truly human. And what it means to be truly human is to connect with other humans. But we're creating technology, we're creating things that gets rid of this connection. And then instead we have this massive illusion that we're happy with our copes, that we're happy with our coffee, with our Monster Energy video games. We have these massive copes that we can disguise as being happy, but really what's underneath it all, what drives us all as humans, is this notion of human connection. So what are you supposed to do if we live in a society that forgot about that? What are you supposed to do if we live in a society that cares more about artificial intelligence than it does human connection and human intelligence? I actually heard Robert Greene say in a podcast, he brought up like a very significant point. He says, we're getting so obsessed with, what can artificial intelligence do? What can technology create? That we forget to admire and that we forget to honor the creator. We are so obsessed with the product of artificial intelligence, we forget that it was actually a human mind, a brilliant human mind that invented that. We forget the most brilliant thing known to man, and it's not found in artificial intelligence, it's the human mind. And there will be propaganda and there will be BS that will make you forget how incredible your mind is. VR and all this types of stuff may seem fancy, but what is fancy when the most important thing is your human mind? So let's grab a card. Fell on the ground. Let's grab another card. I've had so many cards falling this time. Let's grab another card. We have the patient. I can endure whatever twists and turns life brings me. With the men going their own way movement, or men are going their own way, understand that this is due to trauma. This is due to being traumatized card coming through. I acknowledge that I have been traumatized, but also that I am healing. This is due to trauma of lack of communication. Ooh. The communicator card coming through. And trauma of the past card coming through. I shine awareness and compassion on my past. Trauma of your past in which people didn't communicate with you is what's driving you to feel depleted emotionally when it comes to creating human connection. The seeker. I seek new friends and experiences to expand my awareness. You'll get to a point where the suffering will get so deep that just a friendship, just a human connection so minimal as a friendship will change your life and will give you gratitude. Love for a child will change your life and give you gratitude. This is not just found in a girlfriend, but through the pain and the suffering, you have to realize that you're being brought upon a unique journey that most people are not brought upon. A unique journey to get to know yourself. A unique journey to understand what life's about. To getting to know yourself. That's the meaning of life. It's just to get to know yourself. And there's a lot to it. There's a lot of pain going on. And that's why we have to talk about this. We have to speak up. What is going on in the environment? And how did things get this way?